Hi everyone, I'm back with another card reading. So this is going to be where you pick your crystal that you're drawn to, go with your intuition, not so much just if you like the color, it's more the vibe or the energy, and so go with your gut feeling. So I'll show you with the three and then we'll go to the cards after that. And this is going to be just like the title is, what do your angels and spirit guides want you to know for 2024? Okay, so group number one is the Caribbean calcite. Love this stone, it reminds me of the beach or the ocean. Very light turquoise color. I don't know if it picks up on camera. The second one is the crystal ball. That's group two. And group three or pile three is the gorgeous rose quartz slab. So take a moment to think. You might want to pause the video and go with one that you're drawn to. I would say for this reading, only pick one. Okay, I'll be back with the cards next. Okay, so I'm doing pile one here for those that chose the beautiful Caribbean calcite stone. These are your messages for what your spirit guides and angels want you to know for 2024. There's something here, I can feel that one. I'm going to get three cards because I felt those quite strongly. I'm just going to go with my intuition for each pile as to what I feel. Caribbean calcite people. Oh, this one wants to come out. And let's see. An angel card. What are your angels helping you with in 2024? Oh, there was two there. I'm going to actually reshuffle that because I wasn't quite feeling it. So, pile one. Oh, there's two. Okay, interesting. And one from the Energy Spirit Oracle. Pile one. Oh, okay, and I'll just get another card. This one's popping out and grab it. Okay, let's see what you guys have. Alright, so there's quite a few cards here, as you can see. You have Judgment, Higher Self. It's a number 46, which is a 1. So ones are about new beginnings. And this energy of judgment, see how there's these two people and this, what's it called? Like a magnifying glass over them. This is to do with you. It's not, I don't feel this is about other people judging you or another energy or spirit judging you. I don't feel it's that. I feel like it's you looking back on your last year, 2023, and looking at what you need and want to do differently for yourself this year in 2024. It's a very clear message that I'm getting here. Okay, I actually really like this message for you. I feel like it's actually very positive. On first glance, you might look at judgment and go, oh, that's heavy, but no, it's actually you reevaluating, looking at the past, looking at, okay, this year I do need to change some things about the way I'm living my life. There's things that I'm, you know, maybe I was stuck with last year, or things that were stagnant, or things that held me up. And this year I'm going to start to create more momentum, or I'm going to start to focus on A, B, or C. I don't know why health is coming through actually. So there might be something about your health that you want to, you know, quit a bad habit, or you know, reduce your attachment to certain things that are habits that are not good for you. I'm getting that coming through as well. But this is about you reevaluating things and going forward with, I'm getting like more confidence in yourself actually. So that's quite a nice message. Let's see what else. Intuition, inner child. Wow. So your guides are going to be helping you with your intuition this year. I feel like you're already intuitive. Whoever's watching this, whoever's picked Caribbean calcite. But this is saying, you know, they're helping you with really learning in a new way to trust your gut, trust your intuition. It's almost like not relying as much on external validation or external people's opinions. Not that you're, you know, completely avoiding those things or not wanting to hear what other people have to say. It's just more that you're starting to rely on yourself and what you know is right. And the number here is, it's a 42, which is 6. Interesting, because the number 6 usually connects with things to do with love as well, relationships, and it can also, I mean, obviously 6 in astrology relates to working life and responsibilities, and can be your health and your routine. But in this case, I have to say, I feel like it's more to do with relationships. So when it comes to the people around you, the people in your life, it's like you're going to be relying just on your instinct more and trusting more rather than reacting out of fear. You're going to be relying on what your gut feeling is telling you. It's like your gut feeling is going to be informing you more of how things are going to go. I'm getting goosebumps on that. Interesting. And we have invention, creativity guides. Wow. So this year, your guides are helping you focus on your creative pursuits. This could be anything small, you know, from anything small to something like a major project. It can be like things that you do on the weekend that help you feel good, like, you know, potting flowers or organizing things in your home, redecorating, you know, rearranging a room. I'm getting kind of a practical aspect with this as well. But for some people, this is something completely different. This is like doing something totally new, like taking a dance class or I'm getting acting randomly. So I don't know if anyone's into that that's watching, but it might be for one person. Even painting or the arts or photography. But it's like you might be feeling a bit more inspired in a creative sense. The number on this card is, I think it's what is that? Yeah, 26. That's an 8. So I feel like, you know, you're feeling a little bit more inspired at certain times of this year, and your guides are helping you channel through this creative energy that's just helping you feel like a deep sense of gratitude about your life and a positivity about your life. So it's going to be very much enhancing your life, I'm seeing there. All right, let's see what else your guides have to say. You have, this is the, what is this deck? The Oracle of Portals. And it says the past. Wow, look at that. She's really walking away from the past here. So there's something, I feel a lot of heaviness as I look at that card from the past. It's like your life is changing for the better and your guides are helping you go towards a bright future. And, you know, it doesn't mean that life is perfect. I always say that, you know, but the thing is, you've been through a lot is what I'm seeing here. And you're really letting go of some really profound things from the past. I'm getting a lot of like pain or things that just didn't work out. It's like I'm getting like a new you sort of thing. It's like I'm hearing the new you. So there is a renewal for you coming into 2024, and I'm feeling like you're going to have like a bit of a glow up or, you know, you might you know, shop for new clothes or change your look, change your hair at some stage this year, or do something a bit different. But there's a sense of it's feeling very enhanced, like it's feeling like you're feeling more connected to your true self, your higher self, your authentic self through the way you're presenting yourself, and it feels really satisfying. So there's something about maybe the past may also try to come back in at times in a way that is like testing you, but she is definitely moving on to her bright future, and there's a lot of light emanating in the center of where she's walking towards, so that's nice. Let's see what else. What are your spirit guides want to tell you? Oh, you have animal totems, animal energy, and powers. Wow, that's cool. Another 8. I think I had an 8 before. Oh, that's a 9. Sorry, my bad. That's a 9. Okay, so we have 9 here. 9 is like a wisdom number. Animal energy and powers. You might be getting animal signs or feeling like your animals, like if you've got pets, maybe you feel like they're very protective of you at this time or this year, or you're telepathically connecting with them more. There's something about tuning into the animal realm and feeling connected to that on a spiritual level. Like you might see a butterfly and know that it's not just you're looking at a butterfly, but you're actually getting a message. It can be that, like seeing animals around you and realizing, sorry, I hope I wasn't making the camera go out of focus. So yeah, you might be seeing animals and like saying to yourself, oh wow, I know what that means. You know, that's a sign. I always pay attention to things like that. I feel like it's really profound. Like where I live, you know, even though I live in the city of Sydney, there are a lot of like animals, native animals, different birds. And the way they sort of interact with you is all very, very, very different. Like cockatoos can appear very suddenly and be really loud, and then like interact with you, like they can look right at your face, they're very intelligent, but then they can just fly off just as suddenly as they turned up. It's always a message of, you know, something unpredictable or unexpected. Crows have a different energy, a different meaning. Sparrows, or, you know, we have so many different birds, but you know, it's like pay attention to your surroundings this year, because you might be getting really interesting animal signs and things that you've never even seen before. You know, you might not know, for example, in your particular area there's a particular type of owl and you just randomly see one, or a particular type of bird, or, you know, you've never seen foxes before, suddenly you've got foxes outside your door. You know, things like that. So pay attention to that, because that's a really strong message coming through. Wow, you have attachment number 2. Okay, so this is about relationships. So this is saying you are learning this year to not get so caught up in relationships in a way that you maybe have in the past. I feel I'm getting like previously there's this energy of too much codependency or relationships that were compromised because of a lot of negativity. And see how she's sort of trapped in the web there? It's like, you know, you don't want to feel that way anymore. You know that, you know, you're learning different lessons. And I'm getting, again, self-confidence is coming through for this particular group. So, you know, it says here longing, desperation. I feel like that was the old you that was stuck in certain cycles of needing the approval of another person or needing the other person to validate your life. And, you know, we all need people. It's not about that. It's about knowing that if you are on your own for a time, or if you're lonely, you know, every human being goes through that at different times of their life. It's all part of soul lessons. But if you try to hold on to something too tightly, it's like that saying, if you hold on to sand and you grip sand really tightly, it'll just go through your fingers. Whereas if you hold sand lightly, you'll be able to hold it and it will stay there. So that's kind of the message that I'm getting here. It's like, hold on to your person lightly. If you have a new relationship or you've got someone coming in, I do feel there's very strong messages here about relationships, but that's a really powerful message to not see how like she's reaching out and her hand is like really stuck in the web, even more so than any other part of her. So that's pretty deep, I feel. What else have we got? Angel of past lives. Wow. And angel of encouragement. Wow. So this year in 2024, you are surpassing some obstacles that you've struggled with for a very long time in your life. The angel of past lives indicates that there were things that your soul had to experience that were difficult, challenging, even traumatic at times as part of your soul's learning. And now you're coming into a different level of self-mastery with the 11, and your angels are still encouraging you because you have been through a lot and you may be skeptical about some good things that are coming into your life, and they're saying, come on, keep going. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on life. If you have a bump in the road, you know, there's no need to think it's the end of something, you know, whether it's a relationship or, you know, something that you want to happen. Sometimes things, you know, don't work out because there's something else that we're meant to be doing, you know, and all that kind of thing. And I feel like that's a lot of what you've been through in the past. And there was a lot of, I feel, relationships from past lives here with this card here. And now you're going on a new adventure, and see how positive she is in her facial expression there. It's like, it's like a well-deserved reward feeling, like finally I've achieved something. And not to say that you haven't achieved things before. I feel like you've achieved a lot of things, but this is saying you felt at times like you weren't achieving what you wanted to achieve, but now you are. So that's what I'm getting for pile 1. Really interesting messages there, pile 1. All right, so I'm just going to have a sip of water, and then I'm going to get to the next group, which is this is for pile 2, which is the beautiful crystal ball. I've actually had this crystal ball since I was, I think, 18, 19 years old. So many years now. Oh my goodness. Over 20. Gosh, that's like 28 years. That's crazy. About that. 27. I don't know. My maths isn't great when I'm channeling and connecting with spirit messages. My logical mind isn't as strong. All right. So let's have a look what comes up for crystal ball people. I still haven't sipped my water. I'm going to do that now. Okay, it's been very hot in Sydney today. I think it was, they said it was 39 degrees, but I feel like it was 40 degrees at least. And it's evening now, but the air outside, it's like an oven. It's still hot. It should cool down in about an hour, but that's why I sort of waited till later in the day to do this, because it was just too hot before. And, you know, not all apartments in Sydney have air conditioning. Mine doesn't, so we have fans instead. Alrighty, let's see. Crystal ball, pile 2. What are your messages from your spirit guides and angels? What do they want you to know for 2024? Crystal ball people. Okay, there's one here. Okay, let's get you some cards from the spirit guides. What do the spirit guides want to tell you for 2024? That's one. Okay. Just moving the other decks out of the way. Crystal ball group 2024. What are the messages from spirit guides? Oh, this one's just popping itself out. Wow, that was interesting. Okay. And the angel messages. So what are your angels helping you with this year? What do they want you to know? Oh, jumping. Love it when they jump. This one, I felt the energy though, so I'm going to grab that. Okay, let's have a look. Let's look at what your angels are helping you with this year. Oh, my God. The first group had that. How spooky it came out again. All right. And you have angel of imagination. Wow, what a combination. So it looks like this year your angels are helping you to work on visualizing more what you want to attract. Because what this is going to do is it's going to get you out of that same track that you've been on, visualizing new things. Even, you know, when you visualize, it only has to be 1 minute. It doesn't even have to be that long. 30 seconds is good enough, you know. It's like you visualize it, you imagine it as if it's really happened or happening, and then you trust and you let it go. And your angels are encouraging you here to keep going for something that you really want, to not give up on something that you really want this year. Really strong message here. But there's something about this visualization process that's very important here. I feel like, you know, it's not just about the law of attraction in that sense. It's more about you prepping your own mind to ready yourself and accept the great things that can come in. And if you're visualizing it for yourself already, that's a way of you preparing yourself for good things and telling your subconscious mind, like, this is going to happen and I already prepare myself to accept this good energy, so that when it does come up and happens, you don't push it away out of feeling not good enough or out of a habit pattern or a self-sabotage. So this is beautiful. This is saying that the angels are helping you to push you forward. I almost got an impression of like an angelic hand gently pushing her forward. You know, in this picture, she's in a race and she's won the race, or she's come first in the race, and you can see the angel there running with her. It's so beautiful. It's like, trust in that the things that you want you. You know, that's the message I'm getting so strongly here. And it's actually making me feel really emotional for some reason when I said trust that the things that you want you. There's something really profound with that. Wow, I really love that. I feel like that's so strong. All right, let's see what else. You have business and Venus. Ooh, nice. Compromise, master teacher. Wow. Interesting. Okay, so for some watching, you may be thinking of doing something creative or starting a business or working on a business, or if you have a business already, you might be thinking of, you know, creative ideas and working with people, working with clients. The hands shaking is making you feel like that, like connecting with people, working with the public, working with one-on-one with people, right? That's a message for some of you. There's other messages here of something about a contract coming in. And you know, look at this. There's a lot with Venus. Venus is the goddess of love. And the compromise energy makes me think Libra, which is one of the signs that Venus rules. Venus rules Libra and Taurus. And this year, we're going to have, Jupiter's in Taurus. So if you've personally got Venus in Taurus, this is going to be good for you this year. There might be one person watching that has that. But this is a very positive message here about, I heard the word accomplishment just then. So accomplishing something in either work, business, career, or negotiations or contracts. So contracts can be anything. It can be, you know, a business contract, a new job contract, signing a contract to buy a home, leasing, you know, your ideal new apartment that you want to live in. Something like that is coming to fruition, and it's gonna go through for you this year, I see. For some of you, there's also something tied up with a relationship that has like a sense of like joint venture with it. So like you might meet somebody, or you may have already met them, could be in a relationship, or maybe it's yet to come for some people this year, where there's something about working together on projects or working together like jointly on something. And it might be more than one thing, but there's this energy here of harmony, cooperation. Yeah, it's beautiful actually. I love these messages. All right, you have personal guide, guardian angel, spirit family. Wow. So you have your guide stepping forward here, working really closely with you. I actually feel like there's two strong guides coming through, one male, one female. I think technically this is like the spirit guide working with the human here, but I'm getting two spirit guides coming through from male and female. And interesting, 8 and 3. That's 11. So self-mastery. So you're very protected by your spirit family and your spirit guides, and you have two guides working very strongly with you. And look at that, we have connection. And look at that, oh my goodness, the numbers 9 and 2, 11, 8 and 3, 11. Double 11. That's powerful. Wow. Partnership, contract, commitment. Look at that. A double message again with the compromise card, and they're shaking hands. That's to do with partnerships as well. There's something for those watching this one that chose crystal ball. There's something about contracts, relationship, marriage contract, business contract, one or more of these, and it could be different depending on who's watching. The green crystal here represents the heart chakra, and look at the two hands connecting there. So again, we have two hands connecting in agreement, sharing and healing. Wow, really powerful. Let's look at your last card. Sunset, number 7. Wow. So this is beautiful because I feel like this is time away from like the hustle and bustle, going on a holiday, taking time out, taking time to enjoy the sensations of being out in nature and just having time to just relax. This could be wherever you are in the world, like your summer. So if you're in the USA, that would be June, July, I believe. We're having summer now here in Australia, but our summer continues on till pretty much till February. And then if you're in the UK, it's different again. I think it might be, I think it's similar. Is it similar to the US? Now I'm getting confused, but either way, depending where you are in the world, this is referencing summertime, okay? And holidays and time out and relaxation. And, you know, she's on her own, but I actually feel she's not lonely. So that this could be like, you know, you're going away with someone, but you take time out for yourself to just enjoy some moments alone while, you know, your other half is like resting in the hotel or something, and she's like out by the pool just enjoying the sun. I just get a very happy, contented energy here. It's really beautiful. All right, so that was for crystal ball people. I thought those messages were really nice. So you've got really strong guidance this year, crystal ball people, and you've got something with partnerships that's really powerful, and your guides encouraging you to stay positive this year because there's going to be some really good developments. Your guides are really protecting your energy with this and helping you work on new connections, both work, career, business related and relationship related. And there's something about a holiday too. All right, let's have a look at the last pile. So this is for the rose quartz people. Let's see what your messages are. Let's see what your angels are helping you with this year, rose quartz people. Wow, look at this. Angel of New Beginnings. Powerful. Number 22. That's lovely. So what an amazing card to come through. So rose quartz people, you guys are having a major new beginning this year in your life in some way. And, you know, you're coming out of stagnation. There's a lot of growth is what I'm getting here. And I'm hearing support. Like there's a lot of support, a lot of, it's like friendship, connections, people around you at the right time to help you with the things that you need help with. The burden is not all on your shoulders to do everything this year. It's like there are supportive energies, people, guides coming through. Your angels are also working on this with you. They're helping you to meet the right people at the right time is what I'm getting. Big strong message there. 22. Wow, that's about relationships as well. You also have 4 and 1, which is 5, which is angel of grounding. So there might be some change happening in your life this year, and you need to ground yourself through that change. Some of you may be traveling, I'm hearing. May not be for everyone, that message. Okay, so getting grounded. So coming out of your head is going to be really important because you might have a lot going on and you might feel sometimes too much in your head. With Pluto going to Aquarius, it would definitely, well, Pluto went to Aquarius actually today. So the energy, you might feel the shift. It feels a little bit more heady, the energy. Though we did have some time last year to adjust to this energy, but it definitely does feel that way. It's definitely a new energy here, and getting grounded in nature is going to help you to feel less stressed, to feel more balanced and centered within your physical body in so many ways, and your spiritual body and your emotions as well. And also see how the angel is connecting with her very strongly here. It's like when you're out in nature, you're going to be able to feel more connected to your guides and angels, and that's their way of, you know, sometimes when you're out in nature, downloading information to you. But you've got a beautiful new beginning this year, those that chose the rose quartz. Let's see what else comes through from the other spirit deck. Wow, this one just jumped out, up from the depths, releasing difficulty. Thought vibrations, resonant choices, signature signals. Number 23, which is a 5 again. This is your second 5. You had 4 and 1 is 5. There's a lot of repeating numbers in all the messages here. 23, which is 5. So this is about change again. So things changing this year. You do have this new beginning energy. So sometimes when things are starting out, they can be a little bit unstable because it's like you're trying to find your feet in a new energy, okay? But while you're doing that, just ask your guides if you're feeling a little bit, you know, like, wow, this is all new to me. I don't know how to react to this. This is because we're in this new energy, and you're, you know, you guys in particular are in this, having this new beginning, right? So your thoughts and your physical body may be struggling to adjust to a new vibration, a new energy, a new experience. And it is reminding you here to watch your thoughts and keep your thoughts positive. And making sure with how it says resonant choices, making sure that the choices that you make feel aligned to your true authentic self, okay? Not to feel pressured by what other people want is what I'm getting. So you have 6 here, up from the depths, releasing difficulty. So this is showing that 2024 for you, you're being guided out of heaviness from the past. Another pile also had a similar message, the first pile. Very similar message and similar card to this from a different deck actually, which is really interesting. So look at this. She's going up towards the light. She's coming out of this heavy energy. I do feel like all this cloudy energy was a lot of confusion and heaviness and difficulty, and almost like some bit of a darker energy. You might have to deal with like other people around you, their issues, their struggles being imposed upon you. It's like she's getting this feeling of just lightness of being. That's what I'm picking up on energetically. And it's almost like she's going to float up the stairs towards the light, and it's just like feeling lighter, feeling more buoyant, feeling more content is what I'm getting. So a lot of releasing of the past is coming up here for 2024 for you guys. So that's really powerful. Let's see what else for Rose Quartz, pile 3 for 2024. Which one is it? It's this one. Okay. Decisions, higher self. Wow. Ooh, deceit, guardian angels. Okay. So, ooh, some interesting energies here. So decisions is a number, oh gosh, that's so eerie, 32. You had 23 over here, right? And then you have this mirror number 32, 5s. Okay, so this decisions card, what I'm getting is do not get pressured by someone else to make decisions that don't suit you, okay? Other people around you, and it doesn't mean everybody, of course, it might be one person or it could be 1 or 2 people. It depends. These are general readings. So there's something about maybe somebody trying to, I'm almost getting like someone who's trying to like, what's the word, like schmooze you a bit, like charm you, or, but I feel like it's someone from your past, someone that you've known before, okay? That's what I'm getting. And it could even be like a family member, or it could be someone like an ex, or, you know, someone that you've kind of moved on from. There's some weird energy around that might be coming up. It could also be other things where it's like a bit of jealousy from others, because I'm looking at all these people wearing masks, and only one person has taken their mask off here. This could be like friend group or people around you, and, you know, it's just a little bit of a jealousy energy is what I'm picking up on from here. So take these messages with a grain of salt. It doesn't mean that, you know, you're going to be surrounded by deceitful people. So I don't want you to think that. It just could be there's one situation that comes up during the year where you're dealing with having to make a decision is connected to this for some reason. And look at the decisions energy here. It's got several people here, and there's a heart. And there's one person in the middle and 2 people pulling on that person in the middle. So for some people, there could be something about relationships here and interference in a relationship by other people. Okay, but this could just be something that flares up at one point during the year, and that's just something that you have to cleverly work through with your guide's help. So remember to ask your spirit team for help with that if you feel like there's people around you that are either jealous or being deceptive, or a bit tricky, or kind of they've got their own egotistical agenda going on. Okay, what have we got here? Oh my gosh, that is so weird. It reminds me of this card. It's different, but see that card where she's releasing the past and she's walking away? This is very similar to me. It says multiverse. It's a 9. See, she's like so echoing. Look at that. The light source, and she's got her back turned and going towards the light. Wow. I feel what this is saying is you're going to be working with your guides a bit more this year, where they're going to be, you're gonna ask them for help more, and you're going to see that in your life of how they're helping you more. And it's going to really help you to refocus when there's any challenges, because you're going to ask them to help sort the situation out for you behind the scenes, rather than you feeling like it's all on you, the burden's all on you. So definitely it's saying work with your guides this year to help you more. Stay grounded, because you've got, with all those fives, you've got a lot of change as well. And you've got a beautiful new beginning this year in your life, which this is not a minor thing. This card coming up, it's a significant new beginning. So it could be like a new relationship, moving to a different town, or having a new beginning, like in some very significant way. It's something like that, like a new career or a new relationship or something like that coming in, that's really changing your life for the better. All right, so those are your messages. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.